Hello and welcome to another session in mathematics. In this session we'll be looking at set, and our main focus will be on Venn diagram of three sets A, B and C. But before that, let us look at the previous lesson. Welcome back. In this lesson we'll be looking at a Venn diagram of three sets A, B and C, and in a situation where you have three sets A, B and C, the following information will be needed from you. The first is the intersection of the three sets, which is intersection of A, B and C. A intersection B intersection C. Then you need to find A intersection B. You need to find A intersection C, B intersection C, A only, B only, C only, and neither if needed. Okay, now all these are equated to the total, which is the universal set. So let's quickly take an example here on the screen. It says in a certain examination, 25 candidates offered mathematics, 16 offered English language, 21 offered biology. Each of the students offered at least one of these three subjects. And it says if 8 offered mathematics and English, that is what, an intersection. 11 offered mathematics and biology, 6 offered biology and English. 3 students offered all the 3 subjects. How many candidates were there in the examination? How many candidates were there in the examination? I told us earlier that the first thing you need to do whenever a problem is given to you in mathematics is to try to understand the question. And after understanding the question, then the next thing is not to solve. Okay, so let us start. In a certain examination, 25 students offered what? Mathematics. 25 offered mathematics and 16 offered English, 21 offered biology. We start by saying let X be our universal set, the unknown universal set that we are to solve for. Let us title it what? X. If X is our universal set, let B be our biology. Let M be our mathematics. Let E be our English. Okay, now as such, we have our B intersection M intersection E to be equal to 3 from the question. They said 3 students offered all the subjects. That's the intersection of biology, mathematics and English. Okay, now they told us also that 11 students offered mathematics and biology. Mathematics and intersection biology is equal to 11, and we have 6 offering biology and English. Biology intersection English is equal to 6. We have 8 students offering mathematics and English, so we have mathematics intersection English to be equal to 8. Okay, so all we need to do now is to represent this in a Venn diagram. Okay, let us draw our Venn diagram. We have something like this. Don't mind my drawing. Have something like this, and then we'll have 3 sets. Okay, let this be our mathematics, let this be our biology, and this our English. Okay, and then here is our U, which is equal to X. That is the universal set. Okay, and from the question we are told that the intersection of B, M and E is equal to 3, so we represent that here. This is the point where the 3 sets intersect, so write 3. Okay, now we have the intersection of M and B, that is mathematics and biology, to be equal to 11. Intersection of mathematics and biology, that is here, is equal to 11. So that will now give us 11 minus 3, which is the intersection of the three of them. Therefore, the value of M intersection B will be equal to 8. So here is 8. We'll go over. We'll have the intersection of B and E to be what? 6. Intersection of B and E will then be equal to 6 minus 3, which is 3. So this is B intersection E. We have 3. Intersection of M and E is equal to 8. We then have M intersection E to be equal to 8 minus 3, which will give us what? 5. And this is the point where mathematics and English intersect. So we have 5. Okay. Now they said we should find M only. M only would then be equal to, from the question they told us that 25 students offered mathematics, which is our M. So it will now be equal to 25 minus everything inside the M set. Okay, so we have 8 plus 5 plus 3. 25 minus 16 will give us 9. That's for M only. Then we'll now look for B only. B only, from the question, 21 students offered biology. So we'll have 21 minus everything inside the B set, which is 8 plus 3 plus 3, and that will give us 21 minus 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14, and 21 minus 14 is equal to 7. Now find E only. From the question, how many students offered English? 16. 16 offered English. So have 16 minus everything inside the English set, which is 5 plus 3 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So we have 16 minus 11, which is equal to 5. Okay, so it means that our E here is 5, our B here is 7, and our M here is 9. Now, having gotten this, we'll now add everything inside this rectangle, and that will give us the value of our universal set. So we'll have our X to be equal to 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3. X is equal to 9 plus 8 will give us 17. 17 plus 5 is 22. 22 plus 3 is 25. 25 plus 7 is 32. 32 plus 5 is 37. 37 plus 3 is 40. So our X is 40. It simply means that 40 students took the exam. Okay. Example 2. In a survey of 290 newspaper readers, 181 of them read the Daily Times, 142 read the Guardian, 117 read the Punch, and each reads at least one of the 3 papers. He said if 75 read the Daily Times and the Guardian, 60 read the Daily Times and the Punch, and 54 read the Guardian and Punch. They said we should draw a Venn diagram to illustrate the information. Number 2, how many readers reads 1 or the 3 papers? 2, exactly 2 of the papers. 3, exactly 1 of the papers. 4, the Guardian alone. 5, at most 2 papers. 6, at least 2 papers. Okay, let's start the solution here, and then we'll go over to the next page. Okay, first of all, we have to illustrate this in a Venn diagram. We have to illustrate the information in a Venn diagram. Okay, so we have a Venn diagram to be something like this. We have the first set, we have the second set, and we have the third set. Okay, let this be our D. D is daily times. We have the G to be the Guardian, and we have our P to be the punch. Okay, now our D is the daily time, and let this be our guardian G, and this be our punch P. Okay, from the question on the screen, they said the universal set is what, 290. It said 290 readers, so the universal set is 290. Okay, now they told us that 181 read the daily time. 181 read the daily time, so we'll write 181 here, and 142 read the guardian, so here is 142, and they told us that 117 read the punch. This is 117. Okay, now we are told that also about 75 reads the daily time and the guardian, 60 read the daily times and the punch, and 54 read the guardian and punch. We are asked to find those who read all the three papers, that is the intersection of D, G and P. Okay, so let's let D intersection G intersection P be equal to X. So we have here to be X. Is that correct? Okay, now from the question, 75 reads the daily times and the guardian. The daily times and the guardian, that is intersection between daily time and guardian, and that will now give us 75 minus X. Okay, 75 minus X, since they are included, X here is included. Okay, now we now look for those who read the daily time and the punch. The daily time and punch, they said is how many? 60 reads the daily time and punch. This is the daily time, this is punch, so we have 60 minus X. Okay, and then we'll search for those who read the guardian and punch. They said it's 54, the guardian and punch, so it's here. We have a 54 minus X. Okay, now we now solve for the real values of X. Solve for the value of D, solve for the value of G, and solve for the value of P. Okay, let us start. Remember, we have our D intersection G intersection P to be equal to what? X, and also we have our D intersection G to be equal to 75 minus X. Let's go back so that we can confirm. This is it. D intersection G is 75 minus X, and we have our D intersection P to be equal to what? 60 minus X. So we have D intersection P to be equal to 60 minus X. Then lastly, we have our G intersection P to be 54 minus X. We have G intersection P to be equal to 54 minus X. Okay, now having gotten these values, we now solve for D only, G only, and P only. Let's start with D only. D only. Okay, we are given D from the question to be equal to 181. Is that correct? Those who read daily time to be equal to 181. So it will now be 181 minus every other thing inside the D set, which is this. So we have 75 minus X, we have X, we have 60 minus X. Okay, so we have this minus 75 minus X, we have plus X, we have plus what's the next thing? 60 minus X, we have 60 minus X. Okay, this will give us 181 minus 75 plus 60. What do we have? 75 plus 60 give us 135. Then this minus X, we cancel X, we then have minus X. Okay, so 181 we have 181 minus 135 times minus will give us 130 minus 135. Then minus times this X, this minus X will give us plus X. We have 181 minus 135 to be equal to what? 46 minus 46 plus X. So the value of D D is equal to 46 plus X. Then we search for we solve for G only. G only. From the question, those who read the Guardian is 142. So we have 142 here minus everything inside the G set, which is 75 minus X. We have X, we have 54 minus X. So we have 75 minus X plus 54 minus X. What do we have? We have 142 minus 75 plus 54 will give us what? Will give us 129. Then this will cancel this. We then have minus X. Opening the bracket, we have 142 minus 129 plus X, and that will give us 13 plus X. Okay, let us solve for P only. From the question, P, which is punch, has what? 117 readers. 117 minus everything inside the P set, which is 60 minus X. We have X, we have 54 minus X. So we have 60 minus X plus 54 minus X. And remember, this minus X will cancel this plus X. So we have 117. 60 plus 54 is 114. We have minus X. Opening the bracket, we have 117 minus, this is a minus, sorry, have minus 114 plus X. Is that right? Then our P will then be equal to 117 minus 114 will give us 3 plus what? X. Okay, that's the value of P only. Now we found the value of P only, find the value of D only, we find the value of G only. So what next do? We need to solve for the value of what? X. The value of X. Okay, then how do we achieve that? We add everything inside this bracket, and they will be equal to 290, since they told us that the universal set is 290. So let us start. We have the first one, 46 plus X. 46 plus X plus the next one, 75 minus X. 75 minus X. We'll have plus X. We'll have 60 minus X. We'll have 54 minus X. We have 3 plus X. We have 13 plus X. 13 plus X. And all these are equal to 290. Okay, so let us add the numbers together. We have 46 plus 75 plus 60 plus 54 plus 3 plus 13, and that will give us 251. Okay, then for our X, we have X here. This is 2X. Okay, 2X. This is 3X. This is 4X plus 4X. Then we have minus X again, minus X, so minus 3X to be equal to 290, and this will give us 251 plus X to be equal to 290. So X is equal to 290 minus 251. X will be equal to 290 minus 251. What do we have? We have our answer to be what? 39. 39. So the value of X is what? 39. Since we've now found the value of X, it means that we need to find P only, the real values of P only, D only, and G only. Okay, remember we solve the P only to be equal to 3 plus X, so that will now be 3 plus 39. Is that correct? Since our X is 39, 3 plus 39 will give us 49. 2. Okay, for D only, we got D only to be 46 plus X. 46 plus X, this is it here. So we have 46 plus X. So we have 46 plus 39, and 46 plus 39 will give us what? We have 85 as our answer. And then for G only, we then have 13 plus X. We have 13 plus X, 13 plus 39. That will give us 52. Okay, now let us go back to our question. From the question, we are asked to find those who reads all the 3 papers, which is our X. We found that to be what? 39. That is this. Then secondly, we are asked to find those who read exactly 2 papers. Those who read exactly 2 papers. And those who read them exactly 2 papers means D intersection G plus D intersection P plus G intersection P. Okay, those who read exactly 2 papers is the intersection of D and G plus intersection of G and P, and plus an intersection of D and P. Okay, so what's the value of D and G, P and G, and D and P? Let us start. For D and G, intersection of D and G, we have it to be what? 75 minus X. We have 75 minus X plus, for G and P, intersection of G and P, we have 54 minus X plus 54 minus X. Then D intersection P is equal to what? 60 minus X. Then we have 60 minus X. Okay, now wherever we find X, we substitute it with what? 39. So we have 75 minus 39 plus 54 minus 39 plus 60 minus 39. And what do we have? We have 75 minus 39 to be equal to 36. We have 54 minus 39 to be equal to 15. We have 60 minus 39 to be equal to 21. So 21 plus 15 plus 36. What do we have? We have 72. So those who read exactly 2 books, 2 of the newspapers, are 72 in number. Okay, what's the third question? Those who read what? Exactly 1 paper. Those who read exactly 1 paper, okay, that means P only, G only, and D only. Okay, so we are looking at the value of those who read exactly 1 paper. Okay, we have D plus G plus P, which is equal to 85 plus 52 plus 42. Okay, when we add that up, what do we have? We have 179. Okay, let's go back to the question. We are asked to find those who read The Guardian alone. The Guardian alone, we've already found that. We've already found that those who read The Guardian alone is equal to 52. Here it is. Okay, now they said we should find those who read at most 2 papers. That is, those who the highest they can read is 2 papers out of these 3. Those who can read at most 2 papers. At most 2 papers. That is equal to intersection of G and D and G plus intersection of G and P plus the intersection of D and P plus those who can read 1 1 1, which is D plus P plus G. Okay, now that is simply equal to 72 plus 179, 72 plus 179, and that will give us 251. Okay, that's those who what they can read, the highest they can read is 2. And then we'll have the last question to be those who read at least 2 papers at least. So it means those who can read 2 papers and 3 papers, okay, joined together. Those who can read 2 papers and 3 papers joined together. So that means we're looking at D intersection P plus G intersection P plus D intersection G plus D intersection P intersection G. Okay, and then D intersection P plus G intersection P plus D intersection G, we got it here to be what? 72. And then the intersection of D, P and G we got to be equal to X, which is equal to what? 39, which is equal to what? 39. So this plus 39, and then we have our answer to be equal to what? 111. Okay, to refresh our memory on what we've just done, take the test on the screen. Welcome back. So far we've been able to cover Venn diagram of 3 sets, and we've been able to take 2 examples to illustrate how this works. Okay, we'll stop here for today. So do well to use the lesson note on the platform for better information on the topic we've just discussed, and feel free to drop your questions on the comment section. Till we meet in our next class, stay safe and bye.